On the nose, though, it is still nice. Like, there's just a nice little subtle smoke to it.
Oh.
But it is very, very kind of like, I would almost say like just like hinging on that, like, you go into a bakery and you can smell some like burnt toast a little bit, you know? But it's not quite fully burnt, but it's just like, it's like touching it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like a level 1.5 char.
Yo.
Welcome to SF Whiskey, guys. We got three on the bar top today. This is the Mizunara Yamazaki 18-year 100th anniversary, coming in at 48%, I mean. And we have two SMWS bottles. These are the Ardmore distillery. This is a 66.243, 25-year, and another 66.244, Aviator's Choice. Mizunara Nose. Let's go in for this. I'm getting tropical. That's a little bit of pineapple and it's like that Mizunara wood.
Pineapple, I'm definitely
There's
getting.
like a brightness to it.
Yeah, that is bright.
Wow.
Holy crabs. I didn't get pineapple the last time.
This is very strong on the pineapple.
Yeah. Woohoo!
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is like giving me like an experience similar to what we had for like the owner's cask. Like just that powerful hit of flavor.
Yes.
You know?
This one has more of a ending though that lingers, right, compared to the other like Yamazakis that we've had so far.
I'm licking wood. I'm licking wood.
I
I'm literally licking wood. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
What,
for sure.
what do you think on the nose? You want to put down like a 90 or higher? Or
No, I mean like the nose isn't like 90 for me per se. For me the nose is like in like the 83, 85-ish for me, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not like a super unique experience that like the other ones that I've been spoiled with so far today.
So
That's a 92 nose for me, actually. I mean, the nose, purely the nose for me. That's really super unique.
Yeah.
I would put the nose at 88 for me, and then the palate at 92.
92. Wow, hit two 92s already here. Wow.
The palate would be like around 80 for me. This
The only reason for me at putting it at 92, even though I normally wouldn't, is because you would never normally get these Mizunara notes. Normally for Mizunara, you associate with banana because the finish is less than a year. So this can kind of highlight.
But I do get some of that banana, almost vanilla-ness, like at the end of it though, like a
Yeah.
very slight hint of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't hit as hard as
Like a
some other-
Kayo. Yeah, Kayo is just like all banana.
Yeah.
This one is a 91. All said and done, like for the experience, is like the wood aspect so prominent. Okay, Ardmore, direct
Oh my
action,
God.
and
Yeah.
I cannot exemplify
Oh, wow.
just how clear
Yeah.
this thing looks. And when you look around, like it really just is very, very low viscosity. It doesn't come down in legs. It's just very thin.
When I poured
the
it
neck.
out, I'm like, is it water that I'm pouring out?
You know what it smells more like?
Flowers.
It's like botanical.
It
yeah,
does.
It's
But
like
not
gin
just
almost.
that. It smells closer in the direction of grain for me.
But it's
You notice
so
that? Like, it's
floral.
I get some grain, but the floral is it's like almost a botanical, almost
is
like a
like-
gin kind of nose for me.
Can you amazing? Isn't that amazing though?
Wow.
I have yet to come across a bottle that is as fragrant as this one. And so I challenge you guys.
Alright.
I've only got like about a quarter of this bottle left. I challenge you guys to find something that's gonna beat it out in terms of that botanical, floral, herbal-y kind of like.
It is very herbal, like a bright herbalness, yeah.
I don't know what you can come across. Like this is so
No, I mean,
unique.
but
I don't have anything in my entire collection that can beat it.
Like on the nose, just got the uniqueness of that degree. I would give it a 92 on the nose for this one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
I'll go pretty high notes for this one.
Oh yeah.
This is something like I would wear as like a cologne too.
That's what I was about to say. So like when you go into like a really high-end perfume shop like Maison Margiela or
Yeah, this is
any of
kinda-
that, yeah. Like the replica fragrances.
I love her.
All right. Let's go on the palate.
Oh wow.
It's sweet.
Isn't that rich? Even though it looks like straw colored. Oh my god.
I still taste the sweetness.
Dude, you know what I got on it on the palate? Toasted chrysanthemum tea.
Toasted chrysanthemum.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've never got that. I got toasted chrysanthemum.
I do get chrysanthemum, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But not the
Well,
tea,
you
get like
get
a candy, like candy chrysanthemum almost, you know.
This just hits it on all factors. Like, it's like an olfaction, like, explosion on the nose.
This is so good. This is like,
We need an Ardmore lineup actually, because I think Ardmore is completely overrated. Or no, sorry,
Oh.
underrated.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, they don't do enough of it, but I got 3 bottles, but we need to find more of it for sure, you know?
I have an Ardmore 25 that we can.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
so this one, I wanted to try out because this one, I don't want to ruin it for you, but I want to see if it really tastes like bacon fat. On the nose, though, it is still nice. Like, there's just a nice little subtle smoke to it.
Oh.
But it is very, very kind of like, I would almost say like just like hinging on that, like you go into a bakery and you can smell some like burnt toast a little bit, you know, but it's not quite fully burnt, but it's just like touching it. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. It's like a level 1.5 char.
It's
for
a
the toast.
yes. It's like I smell toasted
there.
bread, like a very, very heavily toasted.
Yeah. Wow.
But also there's some jammy fruits on this too.
No, I get more of that sweetness from that for sure.
Some malty sweetness. Some malty sweetness.
And there's more richness in this one than this one. for
Yes, on the nose, yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So I just tasted it. And you know what I get from this one? You know how like that like kitchen store or whatever that like caramelized bacon, candied bacon,
Okay.
that sweetness of that bacon, right?
Kitchen Story?
Yeah, kitchen store.
Kitchen Story, okay.
Yeah.
The Millionaire's Bacon. Millionaire's Bacon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting, but you know, like a more lighter version.
Yeah. So personally, for me, I graded this one over here, the floral one. I gave that a 92
Oh wow.
because it's so
Yeah.
unique for the nose. I gave a lot of points to that.
For the nose, I'd give it like a 92 for sure. For the palate, I'd probably knock it down into the average into like 89, 88.
Okay, what would you give this guy here? The Aviator Choice, the propeller-driven bacon fat.
It's good. I would give it like a 88, 87-ish, right? I'll reach for it. Is it good everyday drinker, right? Is it unique in any way? Not something that I need to like think about that much.
88. If I got you the grades at 88, I did my job.
Yeah.
I did my job.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like the last one the most.
Yeah.
Let me see.
More than the Mizunara, really?
No. The most of the two Ardmores.
But okay,
I don't think it's actually fair to compare.
it's
very
not
different.
fair to compare,
Yeah.
but I mean, okay, price being equal. If you had to choose between which one are you gonna do for your last pour of the night?
The last one.
Really?
I would pick the last
I would
one.
too. I would too.
I
You would
pick
sooner
the-
do that over that one.
I would.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it gives me more of a story. It goes more and it just
I
carries.
think this one has more of a weight to it compared to
Yeah.
for the first two. The first two I need to drink in the beginning of the night.
Yeah,
Sure.
like this one would be for the second and
Yeah.
then the third.
This one needs to be like maybe the first few ones I need to drink this one first.
Yeah, it's either the last one or the first.
You know, that's the funny thing. This is 54. This is 54. They're both the same exact ABV.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that amazeballs?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you do bring up a good point because the fragrance of this would actually be lost if we drank all these. First.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a toss-up in my
Yeah.
opinion as well. So Ray, what would you say in terms of your first, second, third for the night?
First is this one.
First, all right.
I love that Mies wood. Like, that's just so.
Yeah.
The tough thing is this. These all exemplify one particular, like if we had like that little chart thing, like which like at characteristics, like this is like super unique.
Yeah.
Is it amazeballs on complexity? It doesn't go anywhere else. It's like one flavor and one flavor only, but it is super unique on this one here. Like that Mies wood just goes down that rabbit hole and like shows you what that could be. And there is no other bottle out there that will demonstrate Mizunara in this capacity.
It stays on your
It's
tongue.
the wood. The wood stays on your tongue. the wood.
Oh, it does.
It
It
holds
does.
himself up. Yeah.
Which is so annoying because everything is 43.
Yeah. So I can put this at the end and still enjoy it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the only thing the reservation I have about this bottle, the notes are not strong enough. They're not like Mike Tyson.
Okay.
haircut.
These are strong notes in the
Yeah,
beginning, right?
yeah.
If you tried it at a bar and said, I gotta own a
The
bottle,
carry.
How much?
what would you pay for the bottle?
For a bottle.
How about that?
700.
I think I hit 700 on that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
How much is it?
It goes from auction anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000. Yeah.
Which
So
Which is
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
yeah. So the order of operations or preference, all things being equal, 1, 2, then 3.
I think they're all separate but equal.
They're also very equal. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Separate but equal. That is amazing that these Ardmores, 25 years, came up and stood up to a Mizunara 18-year Yamazaki 100th anniversary.
They did.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
No, but like I'll rank this a little bit higher than these two, though. But the finish.
Slightly.
Yeah.
That's
Slightly.
fair. That's
The
fair.
finish is so
That's
good.
Splitting hairs.
Yeah.
But if you had to get a last pour of the night, just to say, I want one final nightcap.
Probably this one.
Okay. I'd be the same. I'd be the same. I'm not arguing with you.
It's just how good that finish is for it, right?
You know why I wouldn't? I would pick this one over this because I feel like this is cheaper to replenish.
No, but I mean, like, if money.
You are correct, but
Yeah.
this, I mean,
It's not a money thing, right?
If it was not a money issue, I would still pick that.
Yeah.
it's still, I mean, this is still, it's,
Well,
there's a little bit of a sad
yeah.
point because I got this bottle in 2023, and SMWS, ever since coming to the American market, this label and this Auburn one for being like, old and dignified has lost a little bit of its luster.
Oh.
In the attempt to kind of like have enough supply to both markets, they're putting a lot of shit out, and so I feel like SMWS is now becoming just a little bit more lackadaisical in its grading and its everything. So it used to be like you buy these like Auburn old and dignified bottles, like you got a banger,
Exactly.
Yeah. No longer is that the case. It is it is a roll of the dice, and I wish that it went back to the olden days, but at the same time, I get it. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business, and they have to be able to speak to the band and supply it to a reasonable degree. I'm gonna be so sad when this is gone. Shoot.
Honest. Get another.
It doesn't exist. They're all sold out. I have to go look on auction.
Oh, my yard doesn't have any more?
I didn't buy it from my yard.
Oh, you did.
I got this from the UK. Like I was at the tasting room in London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got it directly from the. You
Yeah.
didn't have to deal with auction.
I didn't. So I bought this at MSRP, direct action, back in the day.
Nice.
So like.
I mean, if you want some bottles, I have friends who always scour the auctions. I can have them kind of keep a lookout.
I mean, it is tough because like I've been burned many times on like bottles with especially the newer releases, and so I would prefer to get something that's at least been somewhat well reviewed, but that's getting harder and harder, especially with these new ones that come out because people have kind of gotten a little bit disillusioned with like
What's good and what's bad.
a little bit.
I mean, to be fair though, their scope is relative to anything 2010s and onwards. Our range could go into the 80s, not 70s and 60s, and I don't think that's fair.
So I would love to get another bottle of this. I would love.
What's your cap on it?
I mean, 2x of what I paid for it, probably.
That's fair.
But I don't want to. I mean, that one I paid $280. I mean, $280 for this bottle. God damn, steal.
I think so too, because the nose, there's nothing that I've smelled that comes anywhere near that in terms of that floral.
Yeah.
That when you walk
That's
into a
why I
shop,
bought it. I smell it like, wow.
Yeah.
I gotta have a bottle of that. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to find another bottle, but that one.
I can
has
ask
been-
my friends.
that level of floralness. I mean, I feel like I should always have like a level of floralness on the item. All right, hey, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. We are closing out.
Yep.
We'll see you guys next time.